In this video, we are going to talk about what are the barriers for communication. As we all know, communication is most important thing in the success, whether it is personal life or professional life. Without communication, we cannot succeed. So what are the barriers for communication is the subject of this 5-minute video. First barrier is assumptions. Just looking at the person, we assume that this person may be like this or that based on our own perceptions and paradigms. And our communication style changes based on the assumptions that we put on the type of person the other one is. Someone may be dressed properly and we might think that this person is very high status and we are scared to talk to that person. When somebody is not dressed properly, we may think that this person is below our standard and we may underestimate his probably the knowledge. Assume means basically you are making an ass, making a donkey about you as well as me. So as far as possible, remove all assumptions, then you'll be able to communicate properly. Second, the way the sentences are formed, it can lead to a totally different meaning. For example, in the sentence, what he actually wants to say is, if we do not like the waiter and the service, you should go and complain to the manager. But the way it comes out is, the waiter is not good, the manager is still worse. But that is not the intended meaning. Jargon, every industry has got its own specific words. For example, he says, after 95 I started getting memory problems, can be interpreted as, after installing Windows 95, the memory requirement has gone up and the existing memory in the computer is not able to solve the problems. There is a memory problem because of that. It could be that my grandmother has crossed 95 and thereafter started having memory problem for herself. Loss of transmission by poor attention, poor listening. You tell something to one person, that person goes and tells to person C, to D, to E, to F. By the time it has reached F, the whole meaning is changed. Part of the things have been removed and new things have come out into the communication. So never send a communication by word of mouth when it is a complicated communication. Give it in writing. When you're writing also, you should ensure that you write it as far as possible, precise words. For quite some time now, can be 1 day, can be 10 days, can be 2 months and 2 years. Many of our employees may be 1% employees, 10% employees, 50% employees. Several minutes can be 5 minutes to 30 minutes to 2 hours, depending upon what exactly you have in mind. So each one of those to be put quantifiable terms. So never use words like a significant loss. You say that there was a 20% loss. Good attendance record. Say 95% attendance record. Don't say substantial amount. You say 2 lakh. So only when you put precise things, the communication becomes clear. Gender neutrality is very much important these days. You can't say if a customer pays promptly, he is placed on our preferred list. Instead of say, customers, if they pay promptly, they are placed in our preferred list. When unauthorized employees enter the security area, they are subject to warning. So that is also important. When in anger, never communicate because you will mess up the things. So be precise, avoid jargon, ask for clearance of doubts, avoid complicated words, provide the complete picture. Otherwise, communication you may be explaining something, other person is imagining totally different things. Be gender neutral and avoiding communication when angry, because this is very, very important. You can connect with me for further videos and LinkedIn posts and Facebook posts on the same subjects. My links are given there in healing.me. Thank you very much for listening.